Hi, me again. I've had a chance to have a play with this new version of Yammer, which, if you recall from my last video, was web.yammer.com that you can go to turn on this new experience. And up here on the top right it says New Yammer, and you can flick between the old version and the new version. It's actually quite nice. There's a few nice features in there that make it attractive and interesting to engaging place, interesting to read. So let's have a look at some of that. I've gone into the ICT support group here, and I've already did this option because I'm one of the administrators of this group. I was able to update the cover photo, and that allows me to put something that's relevant to the actual group. So if you're a group member, if you're a group administrator, you created the group, then you can quite easily add your own cover photo. So to give you an example of how you do that, I'll just go into a hairy goat, which is our water cooler group, and what I've done is created a banner. It just needs to be of that sort of ratio that fits into that sort of shape that you can see there. And this file here I've already saved, so I'm just going to upload it. It's in my pictures and it's called a hairy goat, and it's called the banner file. Hit that button and it should automatically chuck that in, and everybody's going to be able to now see a hairy goat group. And we've even got a little title here that now says it's Yammer's water cooler, the place that you can go to talk about anything and everything that's not necessarily about work, which is good because we've got so many other places that we talk about work in these groups. Now, looking at these groups down the left hand side, these are all the ones that I'm a member of currently, and you'll have different ones, but one new thing that's there is this particular little heart that you can see where you can add to favorites. So what does that actually do? So ICT support is one that I regularly go to. So if I put the heart against that, what it does is chucks it at the top, as you can see. So usually the way these groups work is it shows you the ones that are most active first. But you can choose to override that by putting the ones that you want at the top. So T4L News for Schools is one that I use, the school ICT coordinators, a hairy goat, and so on. So you can choose to have them, and then they will stick at the top of the list at all times. This is another new feature. It just appeared here to show that one new message has been added, and I can click on that, and it shows me that Jackie has just posted something there, which is nice. Get rid of that. So that's a couple of cool little features. The other thing is, if you look at a thread like this one here that Mike started, usually in the old version when you hovered over this in reply to, it showed you what the reply actually was. Now what happens, so from William Robertson, William actually posted something and Anne is replying to that. I'll just move myself out of the way here, because now what you do is you click on in reply to, and it shows you over here what the reply is about. So she said same, and he said neither have I. So that is how the replies now work, and I'll show you that here as well. So Dale said no, Peter said no, and then Dale said, I looked at a definition, I'm quite surprised. So I have no idea what that's referring to, but you can go through and read the whole thread to find out. So you can jump between groups exactly the same as before. I've already done some different banners here. So this is a new Chromebook banner. I did one for photography as well. So they're all nice little groups that if you've never seen or never used, jump in and share some of the things that you do, because a lot of people don't know about all of the different groups. There is just so many of them on Yammer. The other thing is that if you want to create a new post, you come in here and you can start typing in here, but you need to click this little A button if you want to format it. So if you want to do the bold, italics, add links, bullets and so on in there. So that doesn't appear automatically when you start typing, because they think you just want to type a quick thing and not worry about all that stuff. So you click that little A to make that happen. I won't post anything now. tells me I'm all caught up. Same sort of thing as we had before. The other thing is that posts previously showed the timestamp just here. Now it shows it under here, and if you hover over it, it'll tell you the exact date and time that was posted. And if you right click on that and copy the link, what it will do is that's the link to that exact thread. So if I paste that, it'll take me straight to just that exact thread that Jeffrey posted. So that's a really good link to know about if you want to share a thread with somebody else. Speaking of sharing, down here there's a share button, which there was before, but now you can not only share it to another group, which they now call communities, as it says over here, my communities, you can also share it to a private message. So if you want to share a particular thread into somebody else's, into a private message that you want with somebody else, you can do that directly from there. Okay, so that's just some more of the nice features that are in the brand new web.yammer.com website. Definitely worth having a look at. Over here are the notifications, and this is where you can see all the different things that people have said in reaction to your posts. So where they hearted them or smileyed or liked or whatever, you can go and look up all of those things. So that's a little bit more about the new Yammer. Hope you found that interesting, and I hope you jump into that new version sooner rather than later.